All right, Monday morning, May 16th, just about 2 minutes before the open. And we're watching the S&P here. Let me close some things up. We've got the green dotted line as the overnight high. The red dotted line is the overnight low. So this would be from yesterday, Sunday evening around 5 o'clock until current time right now. Just where we're at. Looks like right now we're trading around 4,003. So this is where we closed on Friday. I didn't trade Friday. I wasn't in front of the screens. But we'll try to get a feel for what the market is going to do today on Monday. All right, just about 30 seconds before the open. Looks like we don't have any big economic indicator like market moving news coming out this morning. There was Empire State Manufacturing Index that came out at 7:30 Central. So I think that's about it. Let's see, where was our close Thursday? Looks like right around here, right around that 410 level. So pretty big run up yesterday. Looked like I'm not yesterday, but Friday. Friday looks like we gapped up higher, came down, tried to just barely close the gap. So it came down, and then it was just an up day for the rest of the day. Came down low and then closed in here. So overnight low, overnight higher look to be, I think, important areas for today. Just looking at this 15-minute, think, yeah, all the congestion here, right? Like market was here, came down, couldn't get through that congestion, and then just pushed up. All right, so let's mark the overnight open. I'm sorry, the opening range, which we'll do that right here. Sorry, it's Monday morning yet. Monday still. All right. Okay, let's see what's going on here now. So mark that there and right here. And it looks like opening range is going to be a little bit lower than the overnight price action, but pretty central, pretty much in the middle. All right, so we came up to the close on Friday, came up to it, got rejected pretty quick, came back in. But again, this is the 1 minute, here's the 15, pretty granular, like pretty small time frame over here. So sometimes there's a lot of clues we can get from looking at that one, and other times it's just noise. So it's good to be mindful of what is noise and what is not noise, like what's important. Secured Friday. Okay, looks like we're gonna push lower here. And again, keeping in mind it is a Monday, it's early, so the market's gonna be trying to establish some kind of some kind of new momentum for the week, or lack of momentum. Definitely keeping our context in mind. I'm going to pull up the NASDAQ. So long term, looking at the daily bars, daily price action, we are definitely in a downtrend. I'm going to sell a little bit right here. Figure I'm wrong above this 4,004. Alright, I bought a little bit back. I'm still in 2/3 of that position. It's early yet on a Monday morning, so I don't want to get too crazy with it. My entry size isn't great. Alright, I'm at a half. So let's see here. Just put my stop to break even. Alright, so first trade of the day, I'm short. I'm wrong above this level. I'm out of half of the position. I've got my stop pretty close to break even. So it might be that we try to come up and I re-enter, but it's early yet on a Monday, so I'm not going to be too concerned about trying to make this work at all costs. Alright, so I'm out of that position right there. Let's see if it holds this area right here. This could be a good tell or a good place to re-short again. So we'll watch what it does there. So we're going to want to see if that holds. Alright, good deal. So it makes sense, right, that all the shorts would have... It kind of just, I don't know, that's something that just comes with like a little bit of nuance and time, but it looked like it could have broken down a bit lower. Thought, all right, if we get above here, I'm wrong. I had my stop a little bit closer right here, thinking I could always re-enter in case we ran stops, and which it did. Now it's back up at the opening range. A lot of congestion in this area, like fair price. I mean, if we look at the 15-minute, we've got... again, our opening range just right in between the high and the low. So flip a coin. You tell me where it wants to go, and I'll take the other side of it. So we'll see if we can get up above the high of the day. Let's look. What's an important level? 4020 looks to be a pretty important level. Okay, yeah, this area was important like last Monday, earlier in the week last week. Spent a lot of time between like 4040 and call it, well, pretty much the opening range low around 4,000. So looking at this thing, just trying to make sense of where a good level would be to short it. Trying to look at the market as objectively as possible. No one ever gets that completely right. We're all subjective in nature to some degree, some of us more than others. But I want to watch it and see, try to figure out what's it trying to do. Where are levels that are important? What's the price action look like at that level? And then develop a thesis at some point of the day. Then put some money on it and see if you're right. So yeah, hard for me to tell yet right in here, just because this is a range that it seems like price has been accepted both for the buyers and the sellers. Obviously, we got below it here on Tuesday and then spent a lot of the rest of the week below it as well, but now we're back up in this area. Not to say that we have to stay here, but that's where we're at right now. So let's see. Okay, came down to here. So another important area again is going to be that probably 4,004, call it. This is where a lot of the stops got run going up, right? So anyone who shorted it like me probably had a stop somewhere around here, popped it up. So if they come back to 4,004, you'll want to see how they act down there. And they may not. But a lot of if this, then that, if that, then this. And right now, just trying to make sense of what could be some probabilities and possibilities. So here's our big sell-off Friday. Looks like Friday we sold off twice, didn't we? See how they acted 4,004. See if they get a bounce there. So now here, if you like it short, you could try it somewhere back up in here and you'd be wrong above 16. But they seem to be just slamming it down right now. So nothing there at 4,004, just broke right through it. Pushing lower. I'm going to try to re-enter short if we get a little pop to the upside. Try to sell some right here. A little bit more. All right. I would certainly be wrong here above 16. All right, I'm going to buy just a little bit right there. Not much. I'm still in a good percentage of my position. Getting pretty volatile here. I don't think there was any news that came out. I'm gonna buy a little bit more back right here. So I'm still in 2/3 of that original position. Looking for another place to scale. Gonna be down here. There we go. All right. Okay, so I'm in 1/3 of my original position now. And the question is, how long do I want to hold this thing? How far do I want to let it go? I'm gonna buy a little bit more right here, right at 90. Okay, and I'm in 1/6 of that original position. Probably gonna try to hold until the overnight low right here. I'm just gonna flatten right here. All right, and I'm out. I guess I'm more of a scalper than I originally thought. So I thought that we'd get some kind of a bounce here at 4,004, and then a continuation. Day like today with a lot of congestion in this area, it's a good place to scale out. I do have to work on holding my winners a little bit longer. That one worked out for me really nice, really quick. Kind of some instant gratification on it, no doubt. But being that there is congestion in this area, I wouldn't be surprised if we push through the overnight low, go ahead and kind of fill in this area, or if we come back up, try to retest and then fail. Pretty big push down though, pretty big flush. Feels weak here to me. So the 5, we've got another minute to go on the 5-minute bar. Right here, Kind of taking profit here at the overnight low. See if it holds. I don't know, it looks pretty weak. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. It's nice when you're not trying to guess what the market's doing or is going to do, but when you're just, reading it for what it is doing in real time. We'll watch 90. I feel like 90 to like 93 could be an important area. Or maybe, let's see here. Yeah, 90 to 96. I suppose if we come up here, if it gets much above 96, you'd be wrong. Like if you're looking to short it. Pretty big, move down. But the question is it weaker and just going to break for the rest of today? Or is it just kind of a liquidation break? Get some shorts taking profits here and then new initiative buyers that run it up and get it back up into here. That's the $1 million question, really. We'll watch price action around somewhere in the 90s, low 90s. We'll see what it does. I'm not going to be in a hurry to jump on any trade right here. We'll just let the market set up and show us what it thinks. Got another 2.5 minutes to go. Let me drag the 5-minute time frame into the screen here. So here's the 5-minute. This is Friday. Spent a lot of time up in here all day. Overnight low from Friday. And, we'll want to see if they respect this, if it holds. Next area of contention for the bulls is going to be right up at the opening range low. All right, let's watch it here around these 90s level. Like 95 to 96. See how it reacts. I might consider taking a short here. Not yet, though. Nah, not yet. Let's see. Pretty big wick on the 15-minute bar right here in a congested area, so let's see we'll just watch around 96 and see what it does. It might be that it does something here and then I do a short and I hold it against some other level. But yeah, so first area of contention is 96, which is where we're at right now. Next level is going to be if we get up there, top of the opening range here, right around 4010, 4010. You could short here against this wick. So it looks like the battle zone's like 94, 39.94. I'm not short yet, I'm still flat. But that 94 is going to be the area that I'm watching. See if it gets above 94 here. Another minute and a half until it's 9 o'clock Central Time. That'll give us a new 5-minute bar, a new 15-minute bar. Again, here's the 15-minute up here. Here's the 1 minute. I'm watching the 5 and the daily as well. Here's our 5-minute. Here's what we did Friday again, hanging out in this area. Friday pushed up and then just found value in here. Looks like our level of contention currently is 94, which makes sense how we had that kind of cluster here we couldn't get above, and then it pushed above it. So the question now is, do we want to get long above 94 or short below it? And I may do neither. I'm not seeing a whole bunch right now just because of the price action Friday. Daily chart, we're inside of the range from Friday still. So we'll just watch the 1 minute bar for context. Had a good short earlier. Tried to catch it here, took a little bit off, and then tried to let something run. Nothing happened. Got taken out. Came up here, reversed. Thought we'd get a bounce around 4,004. We didn't. We just pushed right through it. When we came down here, I thought if we pounce back up a little bit, I'd like to get short. That's what we did. It happened rather quickly. Got short and then scaled out along the way with my last scale, I think right around 90. I'm sorry. Last scale was right around like 86 down here, leaning against this overnight low, thinking that we could get a bounce here, and we did. So flat now, just waiting for more market-generated information to help try to stack the odds in my favor, right? Nothing's ever 100%. You never know for sure. You never know one trade. Like, most times you don't know what trade is going to work out well versus work out to be okay versus get stopped out. So it looks like 94 held. Again, too tight of a range for me to really try to do anything around here. But if you liked it short, this could have been your area where you knew you're wrong if it got above here. Now let's see if this is just a retest or like a break and fail and we push lower. What you saying? Oops. All right. Let's see. That's the old retest. All right, let's see if we get long. Hold it against here, 80. Let's see if we can do it. That would be the spot, wouldn't it? Want to see how it reacts at 90 here. Another minute and 20 till we get a new 5-minute bar. I would think if the bulls keep it from pushing below here that we'll see this upper part and then maybe take this out. We'll watch what the 5-minute bar does. Bulls need to get it above 94. Pretty good reaction here off the low, right? Came down, tried to take it out, holding its ground up above here. Suppose we could let's see. I think a lot of guys are watching the 5-minute to see what it does. See what it does. I'll try taking a little piece right here. Gonna be wrong against the low of the day. I'm a flatten. I'm out. I'm just don't have a bunch of conviction about it. Oh, there it goes. There's there's the pop that I was looking for. Oh man, that was dumb. All right, 94. You want to see it hold above that. So I was in it small. I was in it just a third of the size that I shorted down here. Was trying to be cute, get long, but even then I was like, I don't want to risk all the way to the bottom, another 10 points. So I got out, and then, I don't know, 5 seconds later we had that little pop. So it's all good. Can't catch them all, right? You win some, you lose some. And some, it's just a scratch. It's neither won nor lost. Well, yeah, that was the spot. That was it. Let's see if we get in and get up and take that out now. Top of the range. Look at gold chart real quick. Silver. Check those out. All right, back to the E-mini. All right, so I would think we should see the other side of this range here. All right, it's a little bit of selling at 4,004. Again, kind of the halfway, close to the halfway point between high and low from the overnight. To be expected. All right, there's the top. Excuse me. There's the top of the range. So we got above 4,004. Had that short from earlier as it came through it. Got short, scaled out along the way down here. Held nicely here. Now it's moving up. So let's see if we can take out the high of the day. I would think in a market like this that we will take out the high of the day. And I'm leaning on that thought because of just the range that we found in here last week. And then also looking at the 5-minute chart. Here's that 5-minute chart, just kind of the range we found ourselves in on Friday. So it seemed like fair value was, anywhere from 40.30 down to here, which is the overnight low, 39.81. Slower market today. I mean, had a big liquidation break right here. Like that was a big move and caught that, so that worked out well. But just slower as of yet because of, I guess, consolidation from Friday's price move. Just digestion of the move. That can change in a moment. So let's watch. Lower part of the range here. It's coming down to it. Let's see if it holds it again. And then eventually takes this out up here. So let's see, 94. That was our battle zone down here. So I'm just flat right now. Don't have a long or short position on. Thirsty. Not much to say right here. Not much to do. So, just hanging tight, waiting for another spot to do business. Regretting that I didn't hold that one. So I had a position on here, went short. That one worked out really nice, and then took a third of that position and got long down here. Just figured I'd be wrong against this. So it was 10 points. It was just more than I wanted to risk. So I thought, well, I don't like it that much. I'm going to get out. But right when I did, I thought, or right when I put the trade on, I thought next target could be this and then this up here. So that one actually worked out nicely. Maybe if it came down here, I would have re-entered, but yeah, should have stuck with that one. Again, I mean, I was only in a third of my original position here, so I wasn't trying to get nuts with it or anything. And I was leaning on all of this price action here, thinking like, okay, we came down, held it, came up again. We're holding it. I mean, this bar was just about completed. It was complete. It just completed when I got long, and that was a nice move up. So, but again, you can't catch all of them. You get some of them or most of them, but you can't get in every trade. And then there's some trades that in hindsight, it's like right there, so obvious, like, oh yeah, that's what the market was trying to do. So that one definitely moved up to the upside. But now as far as getting long or short, I don't see anything just yet. Again, that could change in a matter of seconds. 2 blinks of an eye, I could feel like, oh, I definitely want to get long or definitely want to get short. But at this level, just being that we're right in between, again, overnight high is up here, overnight low is down here. This is our opening range, so this is the first minute of trade, and we're just right back here in the middle of what seems to be like acceptance of price in this area from early last week. So not a whole bunch I'm wanting to do right here. If anything, I feel like you could, I'm not, and I mean, you could get long here, but who's to say it doesn't come down here and then go up here? You could get short here, but who's to say it doesn't go up here and then fail? So I'm just waiting for a little bit more info to do something. We will see. So next important area looks to be like 40.20, 40.21. Pardon me. Alright, oh, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna get back to the E-mini here. So it came up to the high of the day, sold off. I still think we could take it out. So let's see. Came up to it, tried it. Alright, new high of the day. We'll watch 20, see what they do there. So another thing to keep in mind is the tempo, the pace of the market. Yeah, I was just thinking back on this trade that I didn't get involved in, but I liked and knew I'd be wrong if it moved 10 points against me versus this one that I did catch. I remember jumping on this thinking I'd like to short it because that big quick move down. And I said, so I was shorting here, and I said I knew I'd be wrong if we got above this, which, duh, like obviously. But figured it could, spike up anywhere as high as this in here. I'd still like it, and then ride it down. It happened quickly though, and I didn't have a whole bunch of time to think about it. I think it was more, in the subconscious where you're seeing a move, you've seen it, you're familiar with price action like that, you jump on board. Whereas here, this one, I think maybe I thought about it too much, didn't let the subconscious do its thing, and thought, I don't want to risk 10 points, I'm just going to get out. And that ended up to be a really nice trade. Definitely not instant gratification like this one here, but the levels were good. Good risk to reward too, right? Like if I'm getting long here at 90, I'm wrong below 80, thinking that I want to see 10 points, 20 points, and then earlier when we were down here, I mentioned if this level held, which it did, I feel like we could take out the high of the day and then push up a bit higher. So, have to learn from that one. It is a dynamic environment that we deal with. It's always changing. No one day is like the other. Boy, which makes it fun. It's a challenge. All right, let's see if bulls hold 40-10. So we got close to that 40-20 level. Two little wicks here. Wondering how far we're going to push lower. Alright, here's 20 coming up. Let's see how we act at 20. We are here at that level. It's a pretty good rejection off of 20, being that we're, somewhat range bound. So earlier I said 20 to 21 was an important area. They sold it off about about 10 points in the last 2 minutes. Watch 06 here. This is important. Came up, held it. They tried to get under that and held it again. So we'll watch and see if we get down to 06 or this little area right here, how the market reacts, what it does, how price action is looking. Yeah, it might be time for another short here. All right, watch it here. It sold it pretty good there off of 40.20. Almost 20 points lower now. It's a big break right there. So you can see. Give it some time here. Give it a minute. Give it a little bit. See how it's looking. See what it wants to do. Looking for a spot to get short. Watch this area, see if we make it back up to here, and then watch how it reacts. This could be it though. I don't know just yet. We'll see how this bar ends right here. Got another 20 seconds till this bar ends. So remember I said this area here, yeah, that might be the spot to get short. We got below this 06 level, broke it, tried to push up here. Let's see if we can't get lower now. I haven't shorted yet. I haven't shorted yet. Okay, so that 06 definitely is a little battle spot, right about where we're at right here. In the short term, you're right, like in the small scheme of things, zoomed in. As far as on an hourly chart, or a 15-minute, it's hard to say. All right, got another 2 minutes till we get a new 5-minute bar. Just trying to figure out at what level I'd like to do business around here. So initially with this push down, I thought, okay, if we get up into here, I'd definitely like to short it. I still think I may if we're up in here somewhere. Now it might be that we don't make it that high, or it might be that I short it here and then we, run way up here, right? All right, if we get up to here, I'm going to watch the price action up here. Oh, excuse me. So in my mind, I'm tempted to want to get short. It feels weaker, but I'm mindful that, and it could be that that's right, but I don't have a ton to lean on. I'm mindful that we're still here. It's kind of a range-bound day. We just as easily could get up above and come back up to this higher part. So I'm not involved just yet. Maybe the market falls and I can't find a good spot to get in. That's all right. Or it might be that I see something that really gets my attention and I go ahead and make a move. But for right now, I'm I'm just waiting for an entry of sorts, a better entry, I suppose. Keeping in mind the context, right? We're still right in between the overnight high and the low. We're right in between Friday's price action. I like it short here, but if I'm short here, I don't want to get shaken out if we push up to here and then fail. So all right, so here's 4,004 again. We're here and struggling. It might be that I'd see something where there is a break and I like the price action in order to get short. I just haven't done that yet. I'm going to try to get long here just for a quick scalp against this level right here. All right, I'm out of a little bit right there, out of a third. Out of one more third, and then I'm just going to hold the rest against this though right here, seeing if we can't get up higher here. Need to seek it above 04, hopefully push this and take that out, but I'm not in this too big. It's almost not even worth my while like playing and getting involved right here. So scaled out of some right here, scaled out of a little bit more right here. Let's see if we can push it and take it up a little bit higher. I'll probably follow this guy now, try to trail this. So I've got my stop moved up to here on this now, just below it actually. See if we hold it and push up. Okay, I'm out of that one. Just a little scalp. Watching this area now to see if we hold it. Yeah, that was good right there. There. There's 94. Let's see how it reacts to that. Let me look at NASDAQ real quick. I'm gonna walk away just for a minute. I'll be back shortly. Alrighty, almost 10 o'clock. It's 9:53. Oh, I was tempted to try to take a long down here, but I'm just going to sit and let it do its thing. Alright, got another 50 seconds till we get a new 5-minute bar. We're bumping 90 here. Let's see what it does at 90. Especially 94. Let's watch it at 94 here. So again, there's times when you can read the market well because the market generated information. There's other times where you can't read it well. I'm kind of just looking for clues right now as to what I might like to do. I might like to try to establish a long. 94 is where we've gotten rejected here. I've not done so yet. And I'm not just totally sold on getting long yet either. It'll depend on just price action here of what we're doing. Yeah, there's some days where you see a whole bunch. You got a lot of opportunities. I think Thursday was like that for me. Just a lot of good trades. Levels were right there. Everything was kind of lining up. Today, good read in the morning for sure. But as of right now, there's just nothing that I'm too excited about one way or the other. So 94 was an area of contention when we were below it. We're currently below it now. We haven't put in too much time below it, but we'll want to see if sellers step in again here at this level, what they do, how they act. So we got still another 3 minutes to go until we get a new 5-minute bar. And, excuse me. We'll get a new 15-minute bar as well. So here's our 15-minute bar chart up here. So just trying to make sense of it at this level. Not taking a long yet, not taking a short, just watching and observing. Seems like the bulls keep trying to buy it back, and they can't get anything going just yet. So we're just kind of meandering lower here. Let's see. We'll kind of watch and be mindful of all this stuff that's going on here and see if we get we will get a reaction one way or the other, I would think. suppose we could just continue doing that the whole rest of the day. It's probably unlikely though. Series 94 again, getting close to it. Let's see if the bulls can hold it, take it above. Not yet. Bears showing a bit of a strength here. Can't crack that 94 level. Again, I'm mindful of the context, right? So it's still an inside day. We've spent the first hour and a half with inside the range of Friday. Mindful that we can ping pong back and forth here. All right, so they couldn't get 94. They couldn't get that one to get anything going above it. All right, I'm going to wrap it up for today. It's 10 o'clock. I'm not seeing a whole bunch more here that I want to do right now. 94, again, it's going to be important. You want to see if the bulls can get it above there. Take it back somewhere into here. And let it be right there. All right, anyone who's watching, hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you trade well. Hope you trade with stops in place. Manage your risk. Hope you stay calm and cool, unemotional. And I'll be back tomorrow morning again, right around 8:25, 8:30 Central Time, something like that.